Welcome to the Duluth Curling Club for the Duluth Cash Spiel. We have 24 men's teams, we have 12 women's teams, and we are set to bring you a number of those games. Opening draws today at 8 a.m. Still dark out in Duluth. We've got, on sheet 7, we'll be bringing you the Benson-Stapera contest. Opening rock about ready to go with Jim Lutton and Doug Britton here, ready to bring you the action.
Yeah, we had a late cancellation, so we're just doing stationary cameras here. The team that was supposed to play on sheet 8, their flight got delayed, so they will be playing later this afternoon. So we're just going to wing it here with this one sheet. We'll give you a little commentary and...
Very little. Especially this time in the morning.
So it looks like Stapera team is red and the Benson team is yellow.
And we have Sarah Olson ready to throw the first rock for the yellow team, for the Benson team.
Where's the Benson team from,
I would say they're from Duluth.
Yeah, I would classify them as Duluth.
They say it says Duluth on their sweatshirts.
Yeah.
That was one key. Well, we know most of those girls.
Yes.
And same with Stapera.
We know two of the four.
We know the Chapman girls. Mrs. Francis.
She's going to try an in-turn hit here on the rock that's in the house. I actually played against the Chapman girls last night.
Oh, last night you did?
Yeah.
Was Ava there?
No Ava. So that's what we know. We saw the roster and we thought it was Ava, but they sometimes get those mixed up.
Two weeks ago, I got to play. Ava filled in with on our team on Wednesday, so we've got a little experience with the Chapman girls.
Yeah, and then last night too, Eileen filled in on our team at 6 o'clock.
Oh man, you got all kinds of inside information.
Yeah. So it looks like they once they got the rocks off they hit that first rock. What do they call it? I see them call it a delayed corner guard. So they just opted not to hit the rock and put a corner guard up after hitting it the first time.
I'm kind of glad because it makes it a little more interesting for us.
But the rock slipped in the ring, so now all of a sudden it's not there. So it is what it is. I gotta try to.
And we've got. Let's see. This is the third rock. This would be Claire Chapman.
Yep. And she's trying to play the hit. They'll have it spread out.
She's going to stick around. She may roll out.
She did roll out. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to get... So, what did I say? Oh, Benson is the yellow rocks, hey?
Up for the Benson team, Linda Lanigan-Daly.
No, Lexi.
Lexi.
Linda's her mother.
Linda's her mom. Glad you caught me on that. I would have kept calling her Linda all morning.
That wouldn't have been good at all, would it?
Well, for Linda it might have been, but depending how Lexi plays.
Okay, so roll out. Now it looks like going to be a pretty straightforward end here, hey? What color is over on sheet 5? You might know some of the people on sheet 5, don't you? Or sheet 4.
Sheet 4, I know. Yeah, I've got a grandson playing over on sheet 4. We'll kind of keep an eye on that.
Yeah, that team on sheet 5, that's a team or those two teams I don't know, so I'm going to try to figure out who's what color. Sometimes they would put names on the scoreboard, but they have not done that, so they're relying on our intelligence.
There you go. That's trouble.
That is trouble. That's not. I got that wrong.
Just trading rocks here early on. Is there a payout for each win or only for the top finishers? Do you know?
Do not know
We'll
that
find
answer.
that out for later on.
Yeah. Because that's what people want to know. What's the money? What's the money?
What's the money? Yeah. Megan Stapera in for the Stapera team.
Are we at Skips Rocks? I've been.
We're not. She's playing third.
She throws third? Okay.
Addison Neal is throwing last rocks for Stapera.
All right, sheet. I think
Whoa, and she's going to roll out, so open house. Courtney George now, one of the purest deliveries you'll ever see. I've always thought.
Yeah. So she's just trying to draw to the wing there. Open end, of course. So let's see what. Trying to figure out these other games. Who's got what rocks?
Well, you keep figuring, I'll keep watching.
All right. You sounds good.
This is Megan again. Good shot, roll to the inside. No, we're going to sit right there.
Right on the nose.
And Courtney back. Moving through this end pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, when you have those open ends, they're pretty quick. Don't have to think too hard about what you're going to try with your shot. I think every color that when I entered the other scores, I think every color was wrong. I think I had to change every one.
You up late last night?
I just did it this morning. I guess we could mention our sponsors. We have the three main sponsors, or large sponsors. I can't remember. Courtney called them. Corporate sponsors?
Corporate sponsors.
Okay, we'll call it that.
That's a good term.
Volkswagen of Duluth, Lake Superior Dental, and Broomstones. Broom Fitters. I say Broomstones. That's the curling club. Broom Fitters Curling Supplies.
Nice.
This one looks maybe a titch on the outside. Is it going to roll out?
It is going to roll
to
out.
The edge. Does it hang on?
Don't think it did.
No, not quite. They actually even kicked it. So we got 3 rocks left.
Eileen Geving throwing last rocks for the Benson crew.
Yeah, they won the St. Paul Cash Spiel, I think, this year, and they qualified for nationals.
Nice. That's this team.
That is this team, yes. Yeah, one of the for people that follow U.S. curling, a lot of the teams that'll be at our national tournament are playing here today or this weekend. And nationals are here in Duluth this year.
Yeah, and
over at the deck. End of January?
End of January, yeah.
That should be fun.
Yeah, the deck was the scene for the Silver Broom World Championships, both in 1976 and in 1984. So it'd be nice to see curling return.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've played some games over there.
Yeah. Yeah, should be fun. Hopefully we'll get good turnout. Maybe have some more events going forward. Did you go to watch the Silver Broom back in the day?
I did indeed, and I was on the program committee for the '84 event.
Nice.
Which might have been the most fun week of my entire life. Boy, was that a good time.
Well, hopefully it'll be something like that this time around. So we got, what's the word you like to use? This was the
penultimate. That was the penultimate shot of the end. And Eileen can throw it right through if she chooses and retain the hammer.
If you're watching this one but want to watch others, we, on our Duluth Curling Club YouTube channel, we have all of the other games. No commentary. This is the only one that'll ever have commentary is the one that says live broadcast, but there are other games going on.
We generally do sheet 8 because our press box is high above the ice here over sheet 8.
We get a good view of it.
Yeah, we can do we can do others as we are doing now.
And we could do them better, but I didn't get set up quick enough.
That's what early mornings will do for us.
That's right.
All right, blanked and Benson retains hammer. We move to the second end. Starting us off will be Sarah Olson. Excuse me, will be Frances Chapman. Yeah. Back in '84, that program committee, I'll never forget. CBC was, as you might expect, carrying the final game, and so program committee had to meet with the guy who was the Roone Arledge, if you remember Roone Arledge.
I remember Roone Arledge.
He was the big sports director at ABC. Well, this guy was the Roone Arledge of CBC, and his staff over at the Radisson, and he said, your program has to be to the second. Whatever you do, it's got to be to the second, because they were carrying it, and of course, it was pretty interesting. It was pretty tense, and we threw, part of it was fireworks inside the deck at the end, which didn't work too well because it got real smoky. It's kind of a dumb thing, but the music was great, pipes and bands and choirs singing, and it's good.
All kinds of good, fun stuff.
It was exciting. As I recall, '84, I think, Eigil Ramsfjord was the winner, was the champion, the world champion that year from Norway.
I think I have his trading card.
You do?
I believe so.
You know, it's the guy, I'm pretty sure. It's a while ago. I also got press credentials for that and called in each morning from the deck to Minnesota Public Radio and gave them a report.
Nice.
Well, we may have a little different end here set up, Jim.
Oh.
Look at this. We got two rocks in the house at the same time.
Well, we'll see. I think they wanted a guard there, so it may end up being a pretty open end again. We'll see. Because they'll turn around and hit. See what Courtney does. Or see what the results of the hit are first, I guess.
Love to hit and roll over in front of her red rock, wouldn't she? Close. Close. No roll.
They're spread out, so that's... Courtney, like I said, Courtney will have to decide, does she want to roll in front? I don't think she wants to leave two rocks in there. She won't put up a guard. All right, I think I got all the other sheets, rocks figured out.
You got the colors figured out too?
I think so.
Okay.
I think your grandson's team did not have a very good first end.
Well, that sort of doesn't surprise me, but...
Yeah, they're playing up a level right now.
Yeah.
Good experience for them, though.
Yep, they just qualified last weekend in Vegas for the National Junior Championship, so...
Were you out there watching?
I was not.
Yeah, this was the only game that had a blank first end. Everybody else scored. I'll give other scores after this end. Ooh, this is outside. This is going to jam?
Going to be a double.
No, dead jam. So now we have a chance to, it's early in the end. Do you guard or do you split the house?
She's going to split the house. Courtney's got that broom down.
Long, a lot of rocks to try to avoid giving up a double, but probably simplest thing to try. Trying to guard your rock there in the back of the house is probably not really worth it. So did Lex seed? Are they going to get it there?
I think so.
All right. I could have brought a stopwatch and we could try to time the ice. Our ice has been slow for a while. Something we can try. Things we can do, when
If you think of them.
Yeah.
If it were later in the day, you would have thought of it.
Yeah. I have one in my locker. I might go run and get it just to have something else to chat about. I'll go do that. I'll be right back.
Claire Chapman here with her second rock. Excuse me. With her second rock. Looks a little bit warm. Is it going to pull up or run through the house? It just hung around. It's got about maybe a 3-inch bite in the back of the house, but 2 yellow rocks counting. See what Megan Stapera can do here with the top yellow rock. Just trading rocks here.
What'd I miss?
Oh man, there was a triple.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not. And that rolls out, so it sets up the potential for another blank end, doesn't
Another
it?
blank. Sweeping this one hard. They got it?
I think they got
it. I don't think they'll stick around, but they got it. All
Not.
right. Yeah, very much looks like a blank end again.
Very much looks like the last end, doesn't it?
It does. if you need.
I've still got my trail bar breakfast to consume. When I start mumbling, it's the trail bar.
Did you? You didn't have time for a big breakfast
I
this
did
morning?
not have time.
That's weird.
Nor do I have a big breakfast.
I mean, you got your run in right about 5:30.
I did get the run in. I did get the run in down to the end of Park Point and back.
That's just your normal, just
Yeah.
a little 4-miler or
Cool.
something.
It was cool this morning.
Yeah,
Running warms you up.
yeah. Oh, that's right. Well, they're doing takeouts, so I don't need to time that. But I got it right here, if need be. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple of three-handed teams, whether they are going to be 4 through the weekend or just... I know like the Samson team, which has Jake Zeman on it, I know they play a lot, so maybe they... Sometimes you just got to take a weekend off. One of the players might. They're all playing along at a pretty good pace here, it looks like, hey? No time clocks this weekend, so...
Once again, the penultimate rock from Addison Neal. Oh, this is so close. You gonna go by it? Whoa!
Oh.
First big miss of the game.
No, there's a chance of a 2. So Eileen's got to find her draw weight here, try to split the house, be right even with it would be good.
I'm betting she can do that. Sweepers are off of it. Just watching. Just watching. Now they're back on.
There might be a pretty far apart. There's a little angle there for a double, but
You're talking about freezing? They wouldn't freeze
no.
to the front rock.
Hit and roll to a freeze would be okay.
Yeah.
Just try to make it, like to try to be shot if you're able, but so that they have to make a play on it.
Or number 2 and frozen to the number 1 rock,
Yeah,
I suppose.
then it's just a draw. It makes tightens up the rings a little bit. What word are we looking for, Doug?
But we used it.
Oh.
I've used it twice already.
Oh, but this-
That's about it.
This is the second to last rock.
For
This is the last rock for the...
last rock for Addison.
Yeah. Oh, hard sweep early.
She wasn't happy about missing that first one. She's trying to get that hit and roll. Oh, she just barely gets that out. But she had to hit it thin to try for the double. Open draw for 2. Courtney Benson's team. She just threw it to the tee line with her prior shot, so
So she's got a good chance of making this. Oh.
opposite turn, but no problem.
So that's a 2.
2-0 Benson over Stapera.
We'll show you our corporate. Do we call them corporate sponsors?
Corporate sponsors: Broom Fitters, Volkswagen of Duluth, and Lake Superior Dental.
I think there's probably
Thank you.
other sponsors, but I don't know. I don't see any signs around.
We will find out if they are. We'll find out and let you know.
But these were the big ones. So thank you for your support. The curlers appreciate it. And let's see, I suppose I could show you these other scores as I have them. Still fairly early, but now I just saw an update over there. Silver tied that game up. They're playing the third end, Bonneau and Silver. Still playing the second over on 2, but it's Sinet over, I would say it's Raju. Not sure how to say that name. Dunham got a 3 over Brendan on sheet 3. Oh, and your grandson's team scored a point in the second. So 4-1 after second end. They're playing the third. They just finished the third. Oh no, they're still playing the second on both 5 and 6. So those 2 scores are correct. Oops, I didn't. My sheet 7 isn't right on there. I must have the wrong
Score and streamer 0-0. It looks like to me.
Yeah, that doesn't look right at all, does it? Don't know what's going on there. That's not correct, so. All right, back to our game.
Got an opening center guard from the Benson team. Sarah Olson threw that rock. We've got Frances Chapman now trying to tuck behind or going to the side. Where's she going?
I think they were trying to come around. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to come around.
It does. Might be a little hot.
Sweepers are indicating that. That's not bad. Back 4. Does give yellow a chance to freeze, so Sarah's going to have a chance to freeze. Since I brought my stopwatch, I'll see if I'm able to time. See if my eyes are good enough.
Might be a little too much weight here, Jim.
It looks.
It's trying to come now. Might get a piece of it. Not gonna sit in front of it, I don't think.
Actually, I think it did.
Yeah, it did. It did. It curled at the end. That's to about the top of the 4 foot, huh?
Yeah.
Now this is shaping up as a much more interesting end. Francis going to try and
play a
clear
takeout.
that out.
Sure. Soft weight takeout. Try to get the roll.
Ooh, it's got to come or she's going to jam on her own. It's not going to come enough to get it. Yeah.
Boy, that really ran.
It did.
I don't know if she popped it out or what happened there, but.
For Lexi now, do you bump your own back in? Do you try and tap it back? No, Courtney says let's draw to the other side.
All right. Red is still shot in the back, but it does help with the backing like that. So, oops, I kept saying I was going to time, and already I'm distracted and didn't remember. Oh, broom drop. We should all drop our brooms. Did she get around?
She did.
Still not shot, but they're dead buried underneath that center guard. She thinks you can maybe hit that on the inside there and pick it out. Must be able to see just a little bit.
Boy, I don't know about that. I think
We'll
those
see.
are tight together.
Yeah, we'll see if
Claire,
Claire is able to do it. This looks like it's on the guard, doesn't it?
I think they want to leave the guard there, don't you think?
Well, they got hammer. They don't mind getting rid of that guard, right?
Now it makes the run back into the red a little easier.
Yeah, but it's open, so you got a chance. You got rocks to clear things out. So.
What is Courtney calling here? I hear she's talking to Lexi. Trying to talk. This.
Yeah. I think they were just trying to figure out what weight they wanted to try to throw at that and decided on more of a normal takeout rather than a soft weight takeout.
Wow, left. That's not what they wanted.
No.
That I'm surprised at that. I mean, I'm surprised at how it ended up. Leaving that red rock. Counting position. Yellow rock out in the wing. The second yellow rock is not in, is it? Yeah, it is. Just like it is.
Just grabbing. Probably doesn't come into play, but you never know.
Uh-oh. They buy? I think they might miss. No, that's not what they wanted. Oh, now it swings around to advantage Benson.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't think they're going to miss.
No, I think they'll at least make contact. So then the Stapera team is going to have to try to manufacture a 2 somehow with either freezes or hit and rolls in front or something like that.
I think they're going to have to just play for 1 here.
Or just play. Could hit though, yeah. Maybe play a hit and roll in front or something like that, just to. Maybe you get a miss somehow. That's what they're talking about. What kind of weight do we want to play? How do we want to? Do we go after the middle one? So they opted to go after the middle.
Got to go after the middle one.
Yeah, I think so. You can roll to either direction and see what you get. Early sweep.
Looks like she's got it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that going to roll? Going to sit right there. Courtney taking no time whatsoever. She's ready to
roll.
Ready to throw that rock.
That took off on her a little bit, huh? Stuck around though. Yeah, it's looking like if everybody makes their shots, like you said, playing for one, kind of.
Megan Stapera with her final rock here in our end number. Maybe on 3.
3. What are they trying? Hit and roll in front of that other? Probably, huh?
Oh, they want to be counting number 1.
Yeah, I suppose.
So you can't
roll too far.
Right. Back to the middle.
Did you get out your snow shovel this morning?
I did not. I was running, remember?
Oh, that's right. You didn't have time.
There wasn't much snow down where I went down to the point.
Nancy will take care of it.
Yeah.
Looking for a nose hit here, I would imagine. Looks pretty nosy.
Boy, good curlers sure make it look easy, don't they?
Sure do. Just like you make it look.
It's a pretty important shot. She's got to hit this. Doesn't want to be left with
A draw against a bunch.
draw against a bunch. No.
You could roll this to the right-hand side to make it a little more difficult here. You know, roll to the, or as we're looking at it, yeah, right. Kind of get a little bit underneath that yellow one.
You could. You don't want to roll too much. You got to be counting. Ooh, is she going to go by?
Yeah, they're sweeping for curl.
Ooh, she's going to roll.
Out. Well, she's gonna have a draw or a hit against 3, I think,
Yeah,
in her
where
last.
do you put it if you're Courtney here?
Top 8 right on the center line.
So that it's the number 2 rock? I like being in the number 2 position.
Yeah, actually, so maybe even a little higher so that you can't hit.
And score. Yep.
Well, that's the question. Do you force a draw or do you force a hit? I kind of think you force a draw.
We're talking about it. And I think down this end, Sarah and Lexi are talking about something entirely different.
I would say they might not even be talking about the game.
But they're having a good time. Final rock for the Benson team.
Would have been a draw again. Why did I bother getting the stopwatch? I'm never remembering to use it.
Why don't you go put it back?
So where did it end up?
It looks like it's going to be right about where it needs to be in the 4 foot.
Well, she does have a nose hit here to get her one.
She does.
Could have been. Depends on what you wanted her to throw, I guess. So maybe they wanted her to play the hit. So then it's not a bad spot. No catchers.
Last Last time she hit and rolled out, so she didn't want to do that here.
Nope. Gotta stay around this time. Gotta stay, what, in the 8-foot, looks like? Playing the intern basically right on the center line, looks like. Ooh, they're on it. They're on it. That rock is curling on her.
I think she's okay.
Think so?
I think so. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, she rolls out for a steal of 2. Wow. Didn't expect that. So we got a 4-zip game after 3 ends.
Playing the 4th here. I can see what if I can get a few updates. It looks like most everybody is playing the 4th, so I think I got these scores right. Of course, this is going to show our game wrong again, this scorer and streamer. I don't know who those 2 guys are. Do you know them?
Well, they're women.
On sheet 7?
On sheet 7.
Yeah. So our game is 4-0. The others, as you can see, Bonneau and Silver blank the 3rd. The other games, they're all playing the 3rd, so the scores should be right there. I don't see what your grandson's team.
No, they haven't posted yet.
No, they're still playing that 3rd end. So.
Oh, yeah.
All right, back to our game. I would imagine Courtney's going to come right in with this shot now when they have the 4-point lead. Or try to.
Nice opening rock from Sarah Olson. Fully in the 12-foot.
Corner guard might have ourselves an interesting end if we can get things set up. What does
Well, that's going to be high. That's going to be really high.
pretty high guard, yeah. Might have to have a second guard, but it's something. Now, if you're Courtney, do you play the tap or do you just try to draw around that one? Looks like she's going to try to draw around it. All right, I got my stopwatch. Ooh, I clicked it, I think, right. I'll do a hog to hog here. I don't think this one's gonna get there though, is it? I got a 14-8. And it just got to the top of the house. Now when you got those rocks like that, do you go ahead and get rid of them or do you draw around?
I like they're staggered there. I'd love to get behind them. If
Just
I was,
leave 'em?
Red.
I think they'll probably leave that for later and try to get something around this. They got this corner guard, try to get something there. This one looks to me, it looks heavy to
Looks
me.
heavy to me too. Let's see though. It's this. They haven't played this ice much out here. Yeah, I think that's going to be through.
just through. I don't think, well, if you're Courtney, do you come around that or do you try to break them up a little bit? I suppose you can take advantage now.
I'd come the other way, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
The way they're staggered.
seems like it, but I don't know.
I'm not going to argue with her.
No. That one's kind of out there.
It is. It's also got some weight to it. Yeah, it's slowing. Past the guard.
Oh, they did get it past. Oh, nice, pretty good finish there. Nice weight right on the tee. But it's probably fully exposed. You can try to hit and roll behind your guard, but you're going to be... Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and come around. Try to roll under the center now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If you come around, roll behind that corner guard, it's such a long guard, it's pretty easy probably to still get there.
No, this is not setting up well so far. We need a good shot from
I think that Miss Claire is throwing. Playing intern hit here. I heard a yup.
Ooh, they got to get by. I think they're by. I think they're going to get it. It's close. Oh, what a dandy shot. She moved a little bit.
I think it's still pretty open, though.
It is. Good shot from Claire, though. She's got that red rock. I think she might roll to the outside.
Oh, a little tick bang.
Did I call that roll to the outside?
Yeah, after the tick the top one. A little bit of good fortune on that shot, I guess.
Now that roll to the inside is a little harder. A little bit more distance to cover. Claire Chapman with her second rock.
I think the original call was to roll under the center. Oh. That one rolled out. 4 rocks left. Pretty good setup for yellow right now again. That was a little light on that draw.
It was, but boy, that's a tough setup.
Well, it gives.
No, they didn't make it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that gives the Stapera team a chance to draw around this stuff. They can probably play either turn.
And they're calling for the intern as well. That's interesting.
Maybe they feel they know this side better. I think you can get it underneath either direction. think you're on the...
I think they're on the guard.
Yeah, I think so too.
They might pop it in. No, it's going to be... Stayed in play. Whoop. Did not stay in play.
I wonder if there's a little straight spot there, because we've had a couple that's... Well, Lexi's ran straight, but then it curled up, so maybe just a little bit heavy for that spot. Not sure. Didn't seem like it was crazy heavy.
Now we'll see what happens with the out turn here.
$14-6. Good sweep.
Good rock. That makes it tough. I suppose you got to draw the other side and try and beat it. You got to hit the 4-foot.
Yeah, I don't
And
think...
with that red rock out in front, makes it... I don't know that they can do it.
It might be in the way. Yeah, you might have... I mean, otherwise you could blast and maybe give yourself a chance at the end, but...
I don't think... The way they're staggered there, I just don't see a blast opening it up much.
Probably right.
Behind the 8-ball here.
So we're going to play this wide in-turn.
I don't see him reaching the 4-foot with this shot. And they need
Well, you only need a little bite of the 4-foot, so
we'll see.
you need a big finish at the end. If you're tight to the guard, I think it can get there, but I just don't know exactly how this. Like I said, to me, this wider out turn seems like it's running just a little straighter.
A couple weeks ago, right after they scratched the stones,
No problem.
we had 8-foot curl.
Especially for us folks that throw a little softer handle. Well,
That's heavy. That's
I
heavy.
got a 13.9. It shouldn't be crazy heavy, but yeah, it's definitely back. Oh yeah, heavier than I thought. Now, do you hit that one or do you draw?
Up 4-0, I think you draw.
And they're already shot rock.
Yeah, I don't see that rock causing him any problem whatsoever.
They're just trying to figure out what the broom is. I thought that, let's see where they put it. So they took about a foot less broom, didn't they? I didn't notice if she hit the broom or not, but
This would be Eileen's first rock.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that's way out there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's gonna slide on by.
She threw that hack weight. I thought they were just trying to draw.
I thought they were too.
I had a 12 second hog to hog there, where I think this other one was about a 13-2, and I think Courtney's, what did I say that was? About a 14-4, 14-5, 14-6? Can't remember. I don't have my spreadsheet up right now.
This is Addison's first rock. She just threw this shot. It was a little deep. Can she get enough curl to hit the 4-foot, which she needs? Like 4-foot, I can't see overhead. It looks like maybe 4 feet, 2 inches maybe? 1 inch? Something like that. Got to get inside that.
Well, I think she's inside the line of the others. Oh, I think she might have pulled the string, though, eh? You think it's there?
I don't know.
I got a
This is
15,
working.
1501.
Not what they needed.
If she would have had, I think you could have caught a piece of the forefoot, judging by where it finished.
I think you might be right.
She was nowhere near the guard.
Okay, that's another point in the board for the Benson team.
Well, it's not done yet. We got
Not done yet, but it looks that way to me.
She's gonna have to make something really good.
You got a bump back, I guess, if you're Addison. Well, you asked me a long time ago, do you think you should take those staggered rocks out up front out, like about 6 rocks ago?
Mm-hmm.
And I think you were right. You probably should have. Because they're creating real havoc right now.
It's always hard though when you're behind to get rid of any guards because
It
you
sure
think
is.
you think it'll help you. So
Yeah. They had to put one. They had to draw behind. They had to be the first to draw behind those rocks, and then they'd be okay. But
yeah.
didn't get there.
Eileen playing this same intern. She played it. She might just be guarding this time, hey? Guard that tap back.
Yeah, look, with that weight, I think that might be the case. Well done.
Yeah, I don't know what she's got to score here. Maybe if you played that in-turn,
If you threw an out
or an out-turn, I mean, through the hole there.
through the come off the red rock up top and roll in.
Tough shot, though.
Tough shot.
I guess if you play this wide out-turn, you only got to get a inch or so of the forefoot, but tough shot.
Boy, I sure, because the yellow counting rock is blocking that corner of the forefoot.
Yeah. You almost got to curl it like a curl after that rock. Going to be a very difficult shot here. Well, this is a big one. I guess it's only one right now.
Yeah, it's a 1 point or so, and yeah.
Yeah, good 14-5, so yeah.
Another point for the Benson team, 5-0 after 4 ends.
Let's see, do I got any other score updates over here? I'll throw these on there. I think these are all...
I need some more water here.
All right. I think these are all... Oops, they're... the silver team just scored 3 points. We're on sheet 1 playing the 5th end. That's a big... That's a steal of 3 also. Sheet 2 is 4-1. Sinet over Raju. Sheet 3, Dunham currently in control. Sheet 4, Sampson in control. Sheet 5, looks like they got a good game going. They're just finishing the 4th end, but I don't know who's winning. Rhyme is playing a shot here on sheet 6. Ooh, that was a pretty good result. Got rid of a couple of red rocks.
Somebody just called and says you're not actually streaming any audio.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. It could be a user error on that end, but
More than likely. But I will ask somebody. Oops, I'll get back to our game. All right, we're in the fifth end. I think yellow scored, Benson scored extra point, so it's 5-0. And yellow's thrown 2 rocks in the house. Red's gonna, Superior team's gonna try to put up a second corner to try to have something to work with over there. The first one is pretty high. Well, I see somebody just chimed in. Are you hearing me right now? All right, so we got 2 yellows in the back. Or, yeah, 2 yellows in the back of the house. Is that one on the, hanging on the... back? Well, they got a corner guard and 2 in the back, so it's not a real dangerous setup for red if they can get one in behind a guard here. Could be good, but it doesn't look like it's... We got a little heavy. All right, thanks for reporting back. I don't know about the other sheets. That's not something I can check right now, but as long as the audio is working here, that's all I can check. You're not going to get any... There's no commentary on any of the other streams. I'm just letting you know. It's just...
This is the only one. Commentary on 7 either.
Right, and we're doing so-so on this one anyways, so... The only thing you might hear on the other sheets, if we've got it set up right, is you'd hear the
ambient noise.
Exactly. Well, they peeled that corner guard off, and long corner guard, going to be a hard thing to...
Game on sheet 3 finished up.
Is it done?
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Yellow was quite a ways out in front. Looking pretty good here for the Benson team, isn't it, again?
Yeah, they'll just be in hit mode for now. Yeah, we'll look at things in between ends and see, or between games, and see if we're able to figure it out. But can't really do it while I'm doing this. So all right. So the Stapera team's going to try to draw around that. I think they're... Wait, which way are they going? Are they going to draw to the back ones, or are they going around their corner?
Looks to me like they're
around the corner.
in the corner.
And they got a little heavy, hey? Went right through the back. Well, do you peel that high corner? Such a high corner that I think you can get at any rock around there, don't you think?
Yeah, I would leave. I don't.
It's not really in play. So Courtney's going to try to put one in the top 4 or something.
So Courtney's running the Bonspiel and making shots, huh?
Yeah, she's got to do a little bit of everything. Recruiting sponsors. Taking care of Derek. All right, so they got that. Now you got to try to come around that top 12 rock, use that as a guard. I think it would curl enough to do it.
I think so, and you got some backing.
Yeah, or maybe. Got to get something in here for shot rock anyways, to give yourself a chance. Playing this intern.
In the guard, into the top. Yep.
Yeah, just a little light, I think. Hey,
I think so too.
yeah,
Yep.
I think if you had the right weight, it would have gotten around there. So, yeah, Red's up against it right now. The Stapera team, they got 4 foot is mostly covered with yellow rocks. They do have. Yeah, it's.
Throw another one in the house? I would think so. I don't think you'd throw a guard.
No, I was thinking maybe you just try to take away that shot that you just tried, right? Put one in the top 12 right on left of the center line as we're looking at it would be.
Or even in the 8 foot.
Yeah, in the 8 foot, something there. So. Are any other ends looking like they're... I mean, other games hanging in there.
Kind of tied, or made it a little closer on sheet 4.
Oh, they scored a 2 over there. So I think that's what they decided. They're going to try to block that side, playing the out turn, thinking that guard might be in the way for the in turn, I guess.
Pretty good shot. Now what do you do if you're red?
Yeah, they're in a world of hurt right now.
I think you got to curl to that back yellow rock and try and sit in front of it. I think they can get there.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fix the audio on the other streams until between games because I have to restart them. So it's not going to work until I think people would rather at least be able to watch, even if they don't have audio. So it's going to have to be something that we do between games. Sorry. Trying our best.
Addison Neal's first rock here.
Trying to get around,
Yeah, come up to that back number. I think it's the number 1 rock in the back.
I think number 1 is actually the top 8 there, but I think they can get shot around that backside.
So far, so good. Got to keep it going. Oh, it's going to run out of steam. It does. Boy, he was on the right line, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly, if I walked up right now, I'd happily be yellow compared to red, hey? That's what they're trying to decide. What do we do here?
There's not much they could do to mess it up. Right now, it's I don't see any way red can score. Maybe run back the red rock they just threw. But
I don't think you'd all count the one in the back. They're just going to guard her angle raise, maybe?
there's nothing else there for red.
Yeah. Are they trying to tap a little bit? Or just
She's
get
gonna
underneath?
go in behind it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
The
that
tap
is it still there?
It's still there.
Got to tap it straight back.
Well, kind of on an angle onto that back toward that back yellow rock.
Yeah. It's
But-
fairly straight, but it's, yeah, just a slight angle, but you can't be at much of an angle.
Very difficult.
But I don't think she has anything else to try. There's nothing else really to...
Nope, should make the decision making easy.
Yeah. This is that spot out here that, to me, seems to run just a bit straight. I'm not seeing all their releases, so don't know.
Yeah, that's a little further out than we've seen anyone throw so far.
All right, we'll see. This will be I think they're indicating a little heavy, but heavy's okay as long as it runs into the...
Got a piece of it?
Yeah, it might be too thin of a might
I think it's too thin. It's might even run by. Yeah, very thin.
That's a steal of a bunch.
Might be game, huh?
I think I see the gloves coming off.
Yep,
but...
I think that might be it.
All right.
So the Benson team wins out over Stapera.
And I think we'll probably stop this stream. We'll be back at 11 o'clock, and we'll try to fix the audio on the other streams in the meantime.
That's what we'll be doing. We'll look forward to seeing you.
I think it's right at 11, right?
I think it's 11 too. That's what it looks like.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll
morning.
be back soon.
I got a little
Wait,
pissy.
whoa. We're not off yet.